Much for joining us. As above, so below. We're talking about Monday, and we're talking about lunar energy. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that have been patiently waiting on Apostle Ely. And thank you so much to each and every one of you guys that have been subscribing, that you have been liking, you have commented up on these videos, and most of all, sharing. And to all of you that come in and chime in, and you are interacting with Apostle Ely, y'all know I love that. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign is Pisces. I am delighted today to allow many of you guys to experience the magic that I live, the magic that I teach, and the magic that I manage. What's up, that tree? All right, that tree run the Aries in the house. How you doing, baby? Baby. And hi, Sebastian. Yes. And we like to thank God for each and every one of you guys for being with us on tonight. Is that my Shamari from Chi-Town? Is that Shamari the Cancer? Okay. Appreciate you guys so much for being with us, and we are excited about what God is doing in the life of Brazo Forte, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. Also, God, we want you guys, whoa, is that Mama Susan? The mother of the church, the mother church. We appreciate you. Gemini in the house. We got Karen O'Brien, Gemini back to back, and then we got my baby Scorpio come through now. And then we got Jenny Wise. What's up? How we doing on tonight? Y'all know I'm here for it. Let me tell y'all something. When I say God is good all the time, yes. She said I'm good and really. Also, guys, we want to say hello to Mary Brown. How you doing? Being a part of this YouTube family. And then we got Karen Cartwright. Wait a minute. I skipped my Boaz. I can't skip Boaz. Yes. That's my Pisces in the house. And then we got Karen Cartwright. Cancer. How y'all doing? Chime. Much love on a Monday. Yes. God answer prayer, y'all. Be thou faithful, and God will do it. Ronicia. Bam. Sag in the house. Let me tell y'all something. It is getting down to the wire for my crowning. I am so happy and so appreciative of what all has been going on. And yes, you still got time enough to help a brother out. I'm winding down. I told you guys, I think I only have really like 9 more slots for those that would donate towards my crowning. Is that my Natasha Foster, Aquarius from North Carolina, and Latadra Taurus? How you doing, bull? Yes. She takes it literally when she say you grab the bull by the nuts. Or is that the horn? Anyway, she grab them. What's up there, Monique 444? I don't know if I gave you too many folds. But, Cancer in the house. Thank y'all so very much. Tonight is a magical night. Not only just because I said so, because of energy and frequency and vibration. Let me tell y'all something. I want to talk, especially, first of all, let me say this. Hello, salutations to my Madrina and to my Padrino, to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo, whether you're a Santeria shamanism, whether you're a Kabbalist, whether you're a mystic Ajay, whether you are Christian, whether you are Muslim, you can be an atheist to be here. Am I going to behave myself? I'm going to behave like a Pausile, I can promise you that. That I can promise you. Behave depending on what you're talking about. Yes, sir. But thank you to each and every one of you guys, and be ready. Yes. She said really. Yes, that's family. She can deal with that. She know how I am. I accept her how she is. She accept me how I am. Yes, baby. We appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here with us and experiencing the magic and just the personality and the camaraderie that we have. We thank God for each and every one of you guys for being so very much a part of what we do here on this platform, and hoping that many of you guys are literally growing and developing, taking this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and making life better. I want to say, first of all, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. Those are for my Christian buddies who don't come in here and tell me, do you read tarot? No, I don't. I think I might show y'all some of my other divinational tools later on one of my other lives. Just show y'all different stuff. And then we want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being there. And thank y'all for accepting Apostle Ely for who I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. You didn't, but you didn't have to, but you did. Appreciate you. Not that I wasn't going to change anyway, but I appreciate that you accepted me. Yes. Now, I want to talk about something tonight because this is the stuff. What's up there, Nikki Smith? What's up there? Father, our church. Brother Johnny. Cancer in the house. Thank you so much. Much love and peace and healing unto thee. Yes. My God. On today. But I want to talk about something that I want to encourage you guys, especially if you're going to do the, any form of the ATRs, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, Christian, magic, or Palo, shamanism. It don't matter. It is so much of a real thing to be true to what you practice, okay? And I'm going to explain this better in depth tonight and give you guys opportunity to understand. I'm going to share my my crowning process with you because I want y'all to understand that when you set out to do something, I don't care if it's going after a house, going after a business, going after a man or woman, or going after certain goals and dreams, there's a certain mindset and a certain level of commitment and drive you have to have. Because let me tell y'all something. Everybody wants a better life, but everybody ain't going to do what it takes to have a better life. There's a lot of people right now are sick and tired of being poor, but they're not going to do nothing about being poor. It is not only a mental state, but it is a passion and a drive that an individual must have in order to achieve certain things. And when I tell y'all I hate losing, I drive to the uttermost to win, okay, to get victory. And that comes with that passion. When you're talking about lunar energy, you got to understand the cycles of life. You have to understand the season of life, and you got to understand what the moon is about. Growth. When you're doing moon magic, it is about understanding the cycles of things getting right. Okay, I taught this years ago. Maybe I need to refresh this, but I said he might be right for you, but he may not be right for you. So let me explain it to you like this. He might be R-I-G-H-T, right for you, but he's not right, R-I-P-E, which means he's not mature for what. The same thing about spirituality. What's up there, my eldest son, Trey, in the house? You might be in the right calling, but you may not be right. It might not be your season to practice because of the fact that you're not mature enough for what that practice called for. And once again, y'all know I do not believe in telling people what to do, but I'm going to give you some strong advice from somebody that have been doing magic a very long time, okay? First of all, my subject is the pressure of the calling. And I want to explain, I cannot tell y'all the mysteries of what I'm going through, but I can tell you the process so you have a better understanding. When you get ready to go after something, you need to understand the pressure of the calling, okay? What's up, Marley? Rogers in the house. So, we're going to start with Philippians, the 3rd chapter, starting at 13th verse. I almost say, turn there if you got amen, but we ain't in church. It says, starting at verse 13, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended. But in other words, this is going to be important. Some of us think we have apprehended the ancestors, the Loa, the Nkisi, the Impungos, the archangels, the spirit guides, the master spirit, whatever you call them. But Paul said, I have been apprehended. I didn't apprehend nothing. It apprehended me. It goes on to say, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before, I press towards the mark of the high prize, for the mark of the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Now, Apostle Ely, what does that have to do with my spirituality? What does that got to do with me? I practice hoodoo. I practice voodoo. I practice Santeria, Kumi. I'm a Apollo. I practice mysticism. Let me explain something to y'all about the pressure of the calling. When the prize is great, the pressure going to be great. I'm going to write that down for all y'all that's slow. When the prize is great, the pressure. You cannot get into any of these ATRs and expecting, just because you have a call or you may be chosen, that you, and there's a prize, there's a reward at the end of your journey. Well done, thy good and faithful servant. Enter into my joy. Whether that's in Ifa, whether that's in Voodoo, whether that's Santa, they all promise a reward for your obedience to Spirit. Every ATR talks about evolution, elevation of ancestors, talks about receiving gifts, receiving spiritual power, receiving not. There's all a host of things that when you obtain and you hit that mark, that prize is going to be worth the pressure. Now, sounds great, but let's talk about the pressure of being a child of Oya. You're not going to be crowned by a great spirit. You're not going to be chosen by a great spirit without pressure. Do not let these people tell you about some bees and pots. Let me tell you about being chosen. The things that I've had to endure, the level of pressure to prove myself, to prove my worth, has been great. And let me tell y'all something, I don't care how much you study, how much you think you want, whatever it is that you claim to want, no prize that garners great reward is going to be without pressure. Huh? You're not going to win Wimbledon without pressure. You're not going to be the Floyd Mayweather without pressure. It is too many of y'all trying to get to the top of the mountain, and nobody's sitting down talking about the pressure that's going to come to you going up that mountain and trying to hold that mountain down. You understand? I want you to understand the pressure. You can be great today because you can handle the pressure, and on tomorrow, that pressure break you, and you do not achieve. Serena is a great athlete, but she don't win every tournament. She don't win a lot of them. Because guess what? There's pressure each and every time you get out there on that court. There's pressure each and every time you advance to the next semifinals. You advance to the final. The pressure don't get lighter, it get greater. I need y'all to understand that. Don't be sitting there looking at the paycheck. Understand that if I'm going to get paid like that, that pay come with pressure. You want a great man, you want this woman, you want this virtuous woman, you want this great man, or what? I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi. It come with pressure. You can have the best looking man, baby. That man come with pressure. Because them hoes going to be sweating him, and now you got to deal with the pressure because you can't make what he got it going on an issue. Some of y'all want stuff, and nobody prepares you for the pressure of getting it and maintaining it. Huh? I want to talk to you. Let me tell y'all something. I have been supported by many of you already through my crowning. It has made it easier. But the pressure, this is my last week. I'm still looking for support. The pressure is immense. But in order to get that prize and that high calling, it's not nothing to joke about. I feel that as a spiritualist, and I know that many of you guys, when I talk about universal laws, you think like somebody, like if you ever had to farm a land, if you ever had to grow crops, sometimes just taking care of the plants that's in your house, there's a lot of work that goes along with that. And that doesn't matter whether you're in a good mood, a bad mood, everything going good or bad. The pressure of being able to maintain quality, the pressure to be able to win wars, the pressure to be able to turn around, and then the pressure when people trust you, when they count on you, that's pressure. Being great brings pressure, but being the one brings even more pressure. Let me tell y'all something. Being delicious is pressure. Being supported is pressure. They always talk about the haters. But let me explain to y'all, even when you have supporters and you have people that are backing you, that still bring pressure. And now you have a greater expectation because you got loyal supporters, you got givers, you got people that want to learn up on you. All of that brings pressure, and now you are more geared to want to win even more. You have a fight. Listen, I got passion for passion. But when I tell y'all that this process has been so serious, when I get that prize, I'm going to take my time and then smell the roses. I'm going to take my time and sample and just enjoy the very nectar of this crowning. Because this has nothing been shy of one hell of a test. I mean, mentally, financially, emotionally, sexually. It's just been one thing after the next, and it was not happening. Let me tell you something. When y'all, this is what I want y'all to say. If God gonna have you leading 3 or 4 people, you don't need to listen to what I'm talking about. If you intend to go big or go home, you better listen to what I'm saying. Do not run out here and don't do your due diligence. Do not get out here and let people pump you up and have you out here, because that pressure going to be on you. It's not going to be on them people that pumping you up. When somebody call your name, I need y'all to understand the pressure of the calling is serious. The responsibility gets even greater. Like I say, much given is much required. But I wrote down here, first of all, you got to have a prize. And then this is what got me. The press to the mark. There's a designated place. Now this is what get me when it comes down to a lot of people that they're not being honest with you. When it comes down to your ancestors, your spirits, your guardians, and all these other spirits that have to do with your ancestry, they know what you're made of. You can't get into this race and you tell them how far you gonna go. I'm gonna say it again. You don't tell El Shaddai, Ola Damari, the Mighty and Zombie. You don't tell Hathor. You do not tell the divine masculine or divine feminine how far you're willing to go to get their prize. Don't let these people lie to you. No, they know what you're going to have to measure up and reach for. This is why I read the 13th verse. Because if you intend to reach that prize, you're going to have to forget a whole... Let me tell y'all something. It's certain people that bother me today. I want to cuss them for filth. I want them to cuss them from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and so forth. I want to go through every number. I want to go through the comma, the syllables. I want to get in the business. But I got too much, the pressure of what I'm dealing with. I can't even entertain you. As much as my flesh would love to entertain you and put you in your direct place, I can't do it. Because I am responsible. Let me tell y'all something about pressure. Pressure will make you bypass petty. Pressure will make you look at people and say, either you do or you don't. But let me tell you something, it got to get done. I don't want nobody to think that because I get on social media and I teach like I teach, that it negates any of the level of pressure from day to day. Huh? This is why your health is so important. This is why your wealth is so important. When I say wealth, the idea that you have what you need and understand where the source come from. Because let me tell y'all something. It's like if you're trying to maintain a clean house and you got dirty people around you, that's pressure. You want to be wise, but you hang out with fools. Pressure. Take your time. Let me tell y'all something. Learn. Because what I am seeing is people got y'all thinking, or some people got y'all thinking that when you get into this and you're asking for certain things, that you're going to determine how much you're going to give spirit for their product. That's like you being able to walk in on a car dealership and tell them what you're willing to pay for their Mercedes or their their Rolls Royce. We know that don't work like, well, why do we think when it comes to spirituality, you want a prize from Ola Damari, you want a prize from the El Shaddai, you want a prize from Jehovah Jireh, you want that high calling, you want to be acknowledged, you want this great turnaround, but you done told him, well, I'm not going no further than 2.5 miles. And the requirement to get the prize you looking for is 273 miles. You came in the race only willing to do 2.5. That's a problem, y'all. And that pressure, we had this thing like, and when you run track, we had this thing that we call when that bear get on you. Let me tell y'all something. When you are not prepared for to run a race, and you don't know what marker you got to hit, what designated marker you got to hit, huh? If you watch track and field, a part of being an effective racer in those track and field is that you got to know the distance. You got to know when it's time to kick that last gear. And when you jump into something and you really don't know what the marker is, and you don't know what press to the mark, that means you got to have a pace that you can't be broke. This is why it's important to know your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. Knowing the element by which you operate in. You know why? Because when that pressure is in there, when I was playing tennis, one of the things that gave us strength and endurance playing tennis is repetition. When we do rituals, I don't care how many times you do that ritual. You got to treat that ritual just like Whitney Houston treat her song. She can sing that song 560,000 times. She had to sing that song because people paying their money. She got to sing that song like she's singing it for the very first time. She might be sick and tired of hearing that song, but they didn't pay for you to be sick and tired. They paid for you to do your job. Sing they song. Alafia. What's up there, Jelly Sweets? Mwah. Gemini in the house. Let me tell y'all something. There's no easy way. Make sure, sir and ma'am, that if you want that prize, that you are fully aware of how many laps you're gonna have to go in order to achieve that finish line. Make sure before you decide to be a Tata, a Mumbo, or Hugon, and you like the sound of, oh, I'm gonna have all these God children, not realizing the pressure. I'm a pastor. I have to pastor my church whether they come to church or not. I have to open them doors whether they show up or not. I have to pay them bills whether they give or not. I'm talking about pressure. I'm talking about I got to preach whether they want to hear it or not. I'm talking about pressure. I have to intercede. I have to do cleansing whether they want to give towards what is going on or not. When it comes, when it comes down, let me tell y'all something about pressure. When you can't see your way, I got to see for you. That's pressure. Huh? When you want something right now and you ain't did enough work to bring it right now, I got to tell you now, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You want me to break a voodoo curse, but you want to do hoodoo. Pressure. Let me tell you about the pressure of telling the truth. Let me tell you about the pressure of overlooking stuff. Let me tell you about the pressure of getting online and asking for people for support when you are an individual that like to do stuff on your own. And the spirit said, no, it's going to come from the people. That's pressure. When you have to count on another man or woman to be obedient to spirit, to sacrifice for spirit to see it worthy of that level of support, y'all, that's pressure. A lot of these people have no idea what it takes to be Apostle Ely. When I tell you about what God is doing, that's a real thing. To be able to manifest like I manifest, it's a real thing. Thank you, Brother Johnny, for that donation for my crowning. And thank you, Sister Tree. I got you on that triple threat. I got you. I'm writing it down right now. Tree. Triple. She said triple threat. Let me tell y'all something. It is a responsibility of every spiritual, y'all know I don't like the word used to practitioner, but we're going to use it for the sake of occupation. As a spiritual practitioner, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, whether it's doing readings, whether it's doing cleansing, whether it's doing love work, whether it's doing cemetery work, whether it's doing extraterrestrial workings, whether it is just teaching people being mentored, or teaching them certain elements of themselves, or doing any type of that, it's still pressure. Because let me explain something, y'all. People don't care. I mean, I know they love me, but people don't care what you're going through. They pay for a service. And you have to be the type of man or woman that walks and operates with a certain level of dignity and passion about what you're doing, so that you give out quality of your service. And that's pressure. It's a worthy pressure, but if you want that prize, don't let these people tell you that that prize don't come with no pressure. Huh? You want to knock out Holyfield? You want to knock out Mike Tyson? That come with pressure. Huh? You want to defeat Apostle Ely? That will come with pressure, bitch. You want to outdo me? Oh, you going to have some pressure. You want to defeat me, block me, or try to hinder me? Oh, that come with pressure, because I am pressing. I am pressing like the grapes get the juice. I am pressing for the mark of the high calling. And guess what? I don't care how tight the muscles get. I don't care how much I got to go through. I don't care how I got to stand. And I have to do stuff I don't personally care to do. That's real talk, y'all. And that's why this stuff is important. That's why conjure is important. That's why having the right teachers are important. Because when you get into stuff and you start realizing, you know what? And this ain't to make nobody back up. This is just telling you how it TI is. Like, all of this glamour, like, once I go through the process and all that, that's going to be the reward. That's the celebration of the finish line. But what happened? You still got to run that rotation. And you got to count them laps. And let me tell you something. You got to know your map, because you cannot use your last kick too early in the game. You can't use your last one-trick ponies early in the, because let me tell y'all something. You got to be able to pace yourself, especially when you got opposition out there. Especially when you got people that lack understanding. Especially when you are trying to do things for people that don't understand what you really up against. You have to pace yourself, and you got to know your map. Nobody else got to know it. You need to know it. Because when you're doing a 100-yard dash, 200-yard dash, huh? Is this a marathon? Is this going to be a 2-day journey? Is this going to be a 3-day journey? Is this going to be a week? Huh? Let me tell y'all something. Brazo Forte, Crown Chelsea is on the potter's wheel. And when God is making you, He turning you into a soldier. They would not be able to, when Minister Mario come through, they would not be able to do nothing with Minister Mario. But that's a prize. And that prize comes with pressure. All of you that's really trying to get into this stuff, are going to be a great AJ, want to be a great witch or whatever, it comes with pressure. Anybody tell you something different, you hearing it from the pastor, the preacher, and the apostle, they are lying. They are lying. Apostle Ely, that's why you are our spiritual boot camp teacher, specializing in helping souls seek refinement. I know myself. Oh, thank you, that boy. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I have literally been. I had to go get some swords. These right here, because my Orisha is a warrior. Not one. I had to get machetes. And these are only tools. I still got to put in and implement this stuff. Am I glad I got it? Absolutely. But then I have to stand up and manifest who this particular Orisha is. Now, I ain't like these other people. I intend to bring glory to my Orisha. What's up there, Leandra? DeAndre, what's up, Shamar? Let me tell y'all something. When we talk about Medifun Ogun, we talk about Ogun Faray, we talk about Zerabanda, we talk about being psychic, able to read. That stuff come with pressure. The more accurate I am, the more pressure I be under. Because guess what? People have expectation for me to be able to read on a certain level. Once you set a tone out here a certain manner, the pressure is you got to maintain it or exceed it. I'm going to say it again. Most people, just like in a relationship, you like to start out one way to entice. But then when the pressure of maintaining comes along, now you falling off. Now you creating problems. In season, out of season. Yes, it's pressure, but it's real. Huh? And it's worth, the prize is worth it. But you're not going to get that without pressure. Especially when you trying to, and there's all this line about you trying to be modest and you, oh, I'm just so thankful being about the Loas choosing me or the Orishas or the Impungos. No. You're not calling yourself a king or queen for nothing. You're not out here saying that you this or that for nothing. But that come with pressure. Because you're going to have to maintain that. Today it happened. What you said. What you said. All right. Let me tell y'all something. God is good all the time. DeAndre said, what I told him happened today. Let me tell y'all this. When it comes down to spirituality, the better you are, the more pressure. The stronger you are, the more pressure. The more knowledgeable you are, the more pressure. The more wisdom you have. None of this stuff, don't let these people tell you, and yes, you want to be great at what you do, but it does not negate, I'm using this word, it doesn't remove the pressure. Bro, all I could think about is what you told me. Woo. Let me tell y'all something. On tonight, let me burn this triple threat for Tree. As you support, as you give, as you learn, as you set a tone, I love you back, man. Appreciate that. As you experience real spirituality, don't matter what your particular ATR is, you're gonna see it's so much pressure. The game gets harder every level. It like when I came up, we used to play Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, and we had got so good at playing Pac-Man, like we would get to certain levels, like we'd be there for hours, because if one person can get to like like maybe 7, 8 levels without dying at all, make all kind of challenges. So anybody beneath great, let me tell y'all something. The time gonna come when being great ain't gonna be good enough. I'm gonna say it again, because the time will come with our advancement and our growth and our evolution that being great will be normal. Being great would not be good enough to be able to outdo certain people, because it's going to be a lot of people walking in their greatness. That's like being on a platform with and you singing with Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Mariah Carey, like all of them great. But how do you stand out among great people? That's when. How do you get on the racetrack with other great runners? Not that score that made you great in your high school or your college. Not in the Olympics. You got to do better than your best score to even be in the running. I ain't trying to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you. As that Madam Oshun said, I'm trying to tell you. What's up, Sybil? It's hard knowing you can't give up on the mission you're caught. That's that pressure, baby. Because you at the end of the day, you know it's about obedience. You know if everybody else fold, you can't fold. You know if everybody else pack up and go home, you can't do it. Huh? Even when your employees say I quit, you can't shut down your business because they say they quit. Pressure, y'all. Huh? You done sat there and built up a marriage and they talking about they done? Pressure, y'all. You talking about you don't have that business open all that long time and your child say they don't want it? Pressure, y'all. You get all the way to the door and somebody say, no, I changed my mind. Pressure. Be prepared mentally and emotionally for this pressure or that prize or that high calling. Stop jumping up thinking you know a couple things, and when that pressure get, you're going to be right here trying to find my return to sender. You're going to be right here trying to find my ancestor incense. You're going to be right here trying to find my stop gossip. Huh? Because you're going to need somebody that know how to weather pressure. You're going to need somebody that know how to endure a spiritual attack with 3 or 4 other people at the same time. Do you understand? Because some of these people break and fold like a raggedy chair out of Dollar General. Up under pressure. I hope, listen, y'all, I had a long day. I don't know if any of you guys want me to do incense burns for you. I have healing incense, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat, peace incense, love incense, roll opener, mental clarity, blockbuster, money, guardian angel, ancestor reversal, protection, stop gossip, and courtroom incense. This is the stuff that you have to come on here, and it's, most people say I'm transparent or straight up as I am. It's still pressure. Because somebody looking for you, looking for, I call it like, when people looking for a booger, even if they got to dig blood in their nose, they want a booger that bad. If they got to go out and try to create an issue, they'll do it. When somebody want a problem with you, they will go out their way to create a problem when there is no problem. Huh? Let me tell y'all something. Make sure that you are truly called to this thing called conjuring. I don't care if it's an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, because he said, my burden is light, my yoke is easy. You better make sure spirit is supporting you, because that pressure will break your back, break your pocket, and sever you into so many pieces, they won't be able to, they'll be like Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. That's real talk. Let's do that today with my lady. Wow. I hear you. All right. Is that everybody? I appreciate you guys for coming on tonight. I want you, if you do not mind, hit that like button. Hit those shares. Please, sir and ma'am, if you want to be a part of what we're doing here, we appreciate your support. I know it's Monday, but I'm putting it out there. We got a little more time. Darius, wait a minute. Money. Darius, money, and all of gladness. Be prepared for the business of your spiritual journey, y'all. Serious talk. I don't care how good you are, that pressure real. You want that pressure from that high calling? Because I like people like, oh, you just jealous, you don't want me. No, go ahead on. Go. I'm not telling nobody not to go after it. All I'm trying to tell you, be ready for that pressure. Money. Let me tell you something. That pressure get on you, think everybody in your state working on you. That pressure had you delusional. Like Chris Rock in that movie. Who hit me? Huh? That pressure be on you, so they be right here talking about you the black sheep of the family. You done went and dyed your hair blonde. Trying to get away from being a black sheep. That pressure something else. That pressure be on you so strong till you think somebody done sold the devil to kill you. That pressure so real, you be sitting there playing the blues. Wearing red. Pressure ain't nothing to play with, y'all. It's a lot of people get out here and that pressure hit them. Huh? Y'all done seen that? Y'all done seen a woman break her heel on her shoe. You don't walk the same when that pressure's on. Everybody know when that pressure. Huh? I don't care if you wearing tennis shoes. You walk around here like bow-legged little Lou. They were like, Lord, that pressure on them. Wig don't sit on your head right. Getting shaved between your legs. You start fighting people that ain't fighting you. It's pressure. You think it's your high blood pressure. It ain't your high blood pressure. You think it's your husband, your wife. It ain't it ain't them. It's that pressure of that calling that's on your life. That's how real that is, huh? That pressure be on you so strong you can't even write cursive. You just got to stamp your name. I'm just trying to tell you, hey, I live this. I live it. I live it, huh? You be out there with your crystal thinking they broke. What is y'all doing? You think somebody been done did something to your pot? Huh? You think the candle is defected? It's that pressure be on you. Say, it's something wrong with this candle. It's the same candle you've been buying for years. From the same people, from the same price. It's not the candle, it's that pressure. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Got you out there trying to hot foot the mail lady because you think she dropping stuff in your yard. That lady been coming to your house for years. But that pressure had you out there looking out the window at the mail lady. Look at her. Huh? Out there talking about return the Sunday on the mail lady because you up under pressure. Now you think the phones are tapped. Pressure had you around here acting psychotic. Just telling you. You better make sure God sent you. Better make sure the Spirit has called and anointed you to do it. Because that pressure, I have people out here laughing at you. Can't go to sleep. That pressure. Hair falling out. Pressure. And guess what? That's what come along with the terrible. Laughing so hard, I got tears. Y'all know, y'all laughing because y'all know I'm telling the truth. That pressure, that calling, please make you leave the church. Hey. Some of y'all left the church not because of the people that pressure. I know why you left Voodoo. It wasn't because of the mumbo or the hookah. It was that pressure, baby. Yes, sir. That pressure something else. So much pressure on you, I think your husband cheating on you. With your sister. And your sister been dead 4 years. Delusional. Sound like that pressure we have you in a yes. And hey, in a straitjacket, and you glad to be there. You ain't just in a straitjacket. You glad to be there. You sitting out there putting your own stuff on the Baker Act. Huh? Trying to get a pressure. Some of y'all gonna be at the beach behind that pressure. Trying to get that salt water, trying to get off it, and that pressure ain't going nowhere, huh? I don't care how far you swim out there in that ocean. That pressure gonna be sitting right there. Cause that high calling, that prize come with pressure. Got on your best suit, got on your best dress. You think they trying to sabotage you. It's the truth. And y'all know the truth. Y'all know it's the truth. That pressure serious. I be trying to tell people, like, make sure you know your stuff. And that's not gonna stop you from dealing with the pressure. But you can rule out the other foolishness that you're gonna be thinking if you ain't did your due diligence about your growth. I'm trying to tell you, the more you're not prepared for your journey and your pressure, the more delusional you're gonna be. You're going to be fighting people. You're going to be having problems with people. Looking out the window, talking about the neighbor dropping stuff. That lady been running and jogging down that sidewalk for 5 years. Now all of a sudden, because you up under pressure, she's trying to be funny. People been doing the same thing. Now you under pressure. Now they deliberately not paying you your $20. That cousin you got ain't never paid you back. Ain't never paid you back. Ain't nothing new. Only thing different is now you under pressure. Now it's an all-right assault against you. Pressure will make you take things out of proportion. And be right here talking about what somebody deliberately doing. And they ain't even thinking about you. But pressure have you thinking that everybody thinking about you. They got up this morning. I think I got that, yeah. All right. All right, it's the truth. All the policies are trying to tell you, like everything about magic is not about lighting a candle. Because when that pressure comes, you ain't even think that candle work. Most of these people out here looking at asking me for manifestation, they could not deal with the pressure to bring those manifestations. And that's just the truth. It's just the truth. Being consistent, being faithful, being dedicated, being viable, pressure. And let me tell y'all something. My mom told me this. I laughed when she said it, but it's the truth. Because I believe in having standards. And I was saying, oh, you got to have standards. No, my mom told me she a Virgo. She said standards will have you standing alone. Huh? That's pressure. Because you as a man or as a woman, because you have standards, there's pressure. Because you gonna a lot of people going to bypass you because your standards too high. A lot of people ain't going to want to fool with you because that's pressure. It seems like everybody else getting applause and all that, but there is a prize behind your standards. But it's pressure having standards, because you're not going to be liked by everybody. Everybody ain't going to roll with you because of them standards. Everybody don't want to fool with you because of them standards. That's pressure. Especially if you somebody want to be liked by everybody. I was up under pressure today. I want to show my natchy gluteus maximus. But I didn't. It ain't because I'm a good person. I just got bigger fish to fry. I got to stay focused. I got to land this. I got to land this plane. And I'm going to land it. Yes, I am. Praise Jehovah. All right. I think we got everybody tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for striving with me and supporting me and hitting those like. Please, if you do not mind, share these videos. Hit that like and comment up on that. It really, really helps the algorithm of my platform. And to all of my Patreon family, thank you so much. To my Madrina and to my Padrino, thank you so much for being accepting me as your godson, and thank you for crowning me Medifun Oya. And we appreciate each and every one of you in your investment. To all of you that have already given your $1,000, some of you guys have given more than that. It is truly appreciated. And anybody else that wants to be a part of this crowning with this pressure, I appreciate you as well. You trying to land the plane and people complaining about, come on here, Shamari. Trying to land the plane and they talking about the seatbelt too tight. No, your belly too big. Ain't got nothing to do with that seatbelt. Yes, sir, we need and want our pilot. Thank you, Brother Johnny. Much love. I love the father of our church. I love him. He is a Cancer. My dad's, my biological father's a Cancer, and my eldest son's a Cancer. Then my sister's first child, which is my niece, I call her Uncle Baby. She's a Cancer. Then I got 444, Cancer. Shamari, Cancer. I got plenty of water around here. I was under pressure today, and I chose to press I know I just didn't read what I read. I know I just... Marley, did you just say I was under pressure today? I chose to press charge. Oh, that is divine. Oh my God, that is so good. It's on the brother. She just chose the press charge. I know that's right. I love that. That's that trifling side of me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your love and your support. How many slots did you say? I think I only have 9. I'm not. I have to check my list, but I think I only have 9 more slots left. Hey, that anointed queen. Hey, Natasha, was that not good? That's a good one, isn't it? That's a good one. I know that right. Yes, baby. I got some clever people around here. Let me make sure I check here. Make sure we good. Okay, we all good. Thank you, Minister Mario. Appreciate it. Yes. You know I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that one. That is classic. I love it. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Apostle, wait a minute. Apostle, can you explain the slots for people who may have missed? What I will be doing, okay, what I am doing during my crowning, I am taking the list of names of the people that have supported my crowning upon my throne as I'm going through that process, and there's certain things, spiritual things that I will be doing being done to me, and they will be a part of that process. That's the major thing about when you are part of an energy and frequency. Those that do not know that I will be crowned, and that is a very I have to do a lot of cemetery work. There's a lot of procedure that I go through, but those people that support and have given up, been a part of that, those are the ones that I'm going to be doing that conjure work while I'm going through my process. So it's going to be a big deal. There's a lot into. There's a lot of animals. It's just a lot of plants, a lot of things that I will be consecrated with, and then I will be able to do things on a more heightened level. They think I'm powerful. No, they don't think they know, but it's gonna be something serious. So, but this is my last week. It's crunch time now. I have to wind everything up. So, and then, like I said, I am very much appreciative for all of the ones that have already done and supported that process, and giving opportunities for anybody else that would like to help support. Hey, I ain't turning down nothing but my collar. And sometimes I don't turn that down. All right. So thank you. What's up, my baby keys? They got them hearts. Thank you so much. All right, guys. My name is Apostle Ely. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to hit that like button and comment behind this video. Okay? God bless.